The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of the water, because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. The only Zen you find on tops of mountains is the Zen you bring up there. You are an aperture through which the universe is looking at and exploring itself. I owe my solitude to other people. What we have to discover is that there is no safety, that seeking is painful, and that when we imagine that we have found it, we don't like it. The more a thing tends to be permanent, the more it tends to be lifeless. You are a function of what the whole universe is doing, in the same way that a wave is a function of what the whole ocean is doing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. Waking up to who you are requires letting go of who you imagine yourself to be. You're under no obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago. No work or love will flourish out of guilt, fear, or hollowness of heart, just as no valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. Zen does not confuse spirituality with thinking about God. While one is peeling potatoes, Zen spirituality is just to peel the potatoes. To travel is to be alive, but to get somewhere is to be dead. For as our own proverb says, to travel well is better than to arrive. Problems that remain persistently insoluble should always be suspected as questions asked in the wrong way. Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. What you are basically, deep down, far in, is simply the fabric and structure of existence itself. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is.